سلام بچه ها، امروز با یه تحلیل دیگه از کتاب کمبریج 20 اومدم، این بار تست سوم. اگر هنوز دوتا ویدیو قبلی در مورد تست 1 و 2 رو ندیدید حتما به کانال یوتیوب من سر بزنید و دکمه سابسکرایب یادتون نره. من اول سوالا رو برای شما میخونم، شما ویدیو رو پاز کنید، یکم فکر بکنید و بعد به نمونه جواب من گوش بدید. نمونه جواب من رو بعدش میتونید دوباره تکرار بکنید و با همون سرعت و تلفظ همراه با من تکرار کنید. بزن بریم. Did you enjoy going to the museums when you were a child? Yes, I did. When I was a child, museums felt very exciting to me because everything was new. I remember enjoying the science museum the most, as it had interactive displays that I could touch and play with. Are there any interesting museums near the place where you live now? Yes, there is a few. The most popular one is the local history museum, which shows how the city developed over time. There is also an art gallery that often has temporary exhibitions, so there's always something new to see. Do you think it is the best to go to the museums by yourself or with your friends? Personally, I prefer going with friends because it makes the experience more enjoyable. We can share our opinions and talk about the things we find interesting. But if someone wants to focus deeply on the exhibits, going alone might be better. When you visit other cities or countries, do you think it's important to visit the museums there? I think it's a good idea, but not essential. Museums can help you understand the culture and history of that place, which adds meaning to your trip. However, some people prefer exploring the streets or nature instead, and that's completely fine too. نوبت میرسه به قسمت دوم. توی این قسمت باید ویدیو رو به مدت 1 دقیقه پاز کنید، نوت برداری بکنید و بعد به نمونه جواب من گوش بدید. Describe a piece of work you did for your job or studies that you felt very satisfied with. One piece of work I felt really satisfied with was a research project I completed during my university studies. It was about improving the performance of a small electronic sensor, and I had to design experiments, collect data, and analyze the results. I decided to do this project because I was genuinely interested in electronics, and I wanted to challenge myself with something practical, not just theoretical knowledge. I received a lot of help from my supervisor who guided me whenever I got stuck, especially with the technical parts. Some of my classmates also supported me by sharing useful resources and checking my calculations. I felt so satisfied with this work because I put a lot of time and effort into it. In the end, the results were better than I expected. The project even got a higher grade and was mentioned by my professor as an example of other students. It gave me confidence and made me feel proud of my abilities. What are some other aspects of people's lives that they can sometimes be dissatisfied with? I think people can be dissatisfied with many parts of their lives, such as their jobs, their financial situation, or even their personal relationships. Sometimes people also feel unhappy with their health or lack of free time they have. Would you say that having ambition in life is always a positive thing? Generally, yes. Ambition can motivate people to work harder and harder and achieve their goals. However, if someone becomes too ambitious, it can cause stress and make them ignore other important parts of life, like family or health. What do you believe the most important components are of a satisfying life? In my opinion, a satisfying life includes good relationships, meaningful work, and a healthy lifestyle. Feeling appreciated and having a sense of purpose also plays a big role in long-term happiness. What makes a job more satisfying? A high salary or having good colleagues? Both are important, but I think having good colleagues matter more in the long run. If you work in a friendly environment, it becomes easier to deal with stress. A high salary is nice, but it doesn't always guarantee happiness. Do you think people need to change jobs regularly if they want to stay satisfied at work? Not necessarily. Some people enjoy staying in one place and developing their skills. However, if a job becomes boring or offers no opportunities for growth, changing job can help people feel more motivated and satisfied. Is it possible to find job satisfaction in all types of work? Yes, I believe so. Even if a job is simple and not well paid, people can still enjoy if they feel respected, having supportive colleagues, and understand the purpose of their work. Job satisfaction often depends more on the environment than the job title. امیدوارم که این قسمت هم به شما کمک کرده باشه که یک قدم به هدفتون توی بهتر شدن نمره بند اسکورتون توی آیلتس کمک بکنه. برای ویدیوهای دیگه منتظر باشین. لطفاً لایک و اشتراک گذاری یادتون نره. ممنون میشم که کانال من رو به دوستانتونم که دارن برای آیلتس آماده میشن معرفی بکنید. تا ویدیو بعد.